Hey everybody, Michelle and Helena here with Social Studio. I hope everyone's doing well. We're coming live to you every Thursday at 5 p.m., sharing some marketing tips and strategies to help us all grow in our businesses. And we hope that you'll join the Facebook group, Social Studio One, with social media and marketing and website gurus, right? Helena and Michelle, we come from two different perspectives of marketing, and we join forces to just hopefully share value to you. My name's Michelle. You have a new background, Helena.
I do.
I like it.
Thank
I
you.
like it. I do. It's kind of cool and big. I can't see the whole thing, but one of these days I'm going to shock you and have one of my own. Right now it's balloons, so we got the balloons. um, my name's Michelle. I own Triangle Social Media, and I help businesses with their social media platforms, social media management, and content creation, and events. And we're excited to talk a little bit about that in a minute after Helena introduces her wonderful self.
So, hi guys. I'm excited to be here today. At H Rich Networks, we provide web and digital marketing, and we use SEO techniques to help drive more traffic to your website, and it just helps address those problems that might prevent search engines from fully crawling your website. So, yeah, we also help you to just get more eyes on your business. And remember that all online experiences begin with search engines.
Search engines. That's right. It's so funny, just that word. We're just, sometimes we speak off the cuff. So here we go. Saw engines. We think of, machinery, right? Locomotive trains and computers and things. But do you know we have microscopic robots inside of our bodies as part of our microbiology? That's just a random thought, little tidbit for you. But
Mhm.
our bodies were designed in an amazing way, and you just made me think of that. So there you have it. And
Yes.
I think that same design that God gave us our bodies, He gives us that creativity to create things on the outside world, whether it be buildings, computers, graphics, websites, right?
That's
Social
right.
media content, just all the things. It's like art in very many forms,
Exactly. Creativity. Like we're
creativity.
creating this background, right?
That's it. There you go.
Mhm.
It's just so many different forms of creativity, and even our personalities and how we communicate, like we talked about last week,
Yeah.
and the way we think and the way we act and the way we receive and give, messaging and communication.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
that comes to play in networking, doesn't it, Helena?
It does.
Hmm.
And one
So
thing that we can realize is that really succeeding in business is all about networking. It- I mean, if we don't network, we won't get business. We have to be able to talk with folks and
that's
to
right.
connect with people. And it's just not about, you know, um, passing out business cards, right?
Uh,
It's about creating a relationship or building relationship, long-term relationships, so that you can get to know one another, build that authentic relationship so that it can be ongoing. Because
hmm.
people work with folks that they know, like, and trust. And so as you build those relationships, how can you build a relationship like that, right? And I done threw all my business cards. Oh, but I was just giving an example. People sit, this is sometimes what happened, right?
Hmm.
When we go to networking events, we just
Yeah.
sit there and we have all these cards being thrown at us, and we really don't know who these people are. And so maybe we'll pick up one day, right? And kind of try to figure out, hey, can we get to know this person? But what do? We don't. We end up throwing those business cards away because building a relationship or getting to know people, just like you was talking about our bodies and our minds and everything, people get to know you because of your personality. Either something you wore, the color you wore, your t-shirt you had on, or your tie. If you're a guy, you have
Hmm.
on a business tie. That's how
Right.
people relate to you. So I know for me, if I have a business card, I'll remember the way the person, what they wore. Like Michelle, your creativity is wearing the pink, right? And
I'm not wearing
my
pink today, though.
no, you don't have on
But
pink
yes.
today. But that is your, what do you call it? Your signature
Mm-hmm.
um wear, right? Your signature
You
wear.
could say branding, color, like
Branding
there's
colors.
different, yeah. But
There's so many different ways to
yeah,
explain,
to describe it. Yeah.
or to describe it. It's something that I started doing because my colors in my business are green and orange. So I really
Mm-hmm.
like the bright green and orange. So whenever you see me, I'll have on these really light, bright green and orange tennis shoes. Either I wear a green pair one day or orange pair another day. But that's the way people get to know you and get to identify you.
Hmm. Yes, that's true. And I've seen that firsthand because as I gravitated towards the color pink and adopted it more and more, and just find that I enjoy the color and sparkles and just in things I wear, or just, random things like earrings or whatever. I don't have any earrings on today, but it becomes recognizable, and it's adopted even by those around you. And they're like,
Yeah,
often people say, Michelle, where's your pink? If I'm not like
exactly.
today, that happened to me today because I'm not wearing pink, but I do have
Mhm.
some in my hair, a little bit,
That's right.
sprinkled here and there in my glasses.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's just little things, whether it be a color, an object, or even a tagline that you hear, something that people say often, right?
Mhm, mhm.
People can become known by things they say,
Yes.
or just even personality quirks, if you will, body language. There's so many different things that people can connect with us, get to know us, identify, and it becomes part of our person, our brand, our personality, our um, the way people know us.
Yes.
And so, just to kind of branch off what you were saying about networking, even our story of how I remember seeing your posts about the Tuesday, the 2 minute tip talk, and
Yeah.
you had invited people, hey, reach out if you want to be a speaker. And I think that was the first thing that I might have reached out to you. So it took that initial reaching out, whether it's online or in person, or you
Mhm.
meet someone, you connect, you reach out, you start talking, and things can grow from there. Or you might find someone's not really a good fit, or maybe you don't like them for some reason. And so then you're not, but at least you got to take the effort. I think if we are in the habit of trying to connect with
Mhm.
people and find out, hey, how can we help each other? It's a common theme with people who connect. Hey, how would you like to have a business, one-on-one, and let's see if we could help each other's business.
Mhm.
That's one approach, and it's also a strategy. Um, and so that I like when that comes organically, based on just getting to know people um, in general. And then
Yes.
you want to help people who you like, who you know, like, and trust.
Mhm.
Um, there's so many different avenues of thought that we could explore, but definitely we want to be networking. Online is great, in person is better.
Mhm.
And whether you're going to networking events or you're hosting events, you're looking for things, there's a lot of opportunities. Facebook definitely is one place to find out about events. Meetup.com would be
Mhm.
another one. You right there on a platform.
Eventbrite is
Find out.
another.
Yeah,
So there
Eventbrite. Yeah,
mhm.
Eventbrite. That's a good one. Even on LinkedIn, you could create events there.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, why don't we talk a little bit about our events that we do? Why don't you share events that you do, Helena?
Okay, so there are two events, guys, that I host. That, as you can see here, Michelle mentioned it earlier. How we met is through my 2 minute tip talk, where I spotlight businesses. So through 2 minute tip talk is a place where it's education, it's how to videos, it's creativity, just so many ways in which you can brand yourself. And so I started doing Spotlight Your Business because I thought it was a great way and a unique way for businesses to have another platform where they can share their business rather than just showing it on their platform, but to share on others. And so I do
Mm-hmm.
Spotlight Your Business every Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then I started a network walk. And the reason why I started the network walk was, well, for one, it's the easiest and greatest way to, or creative way to connect with other folks rather than, especially being in technology. I sat behind the desk a lot. So I wanted a way to get out and stretch my legs. So I started walking. And then I
Mm-hmm.
created the network walk. So that's the t-shirt that I have on, and it's here on the right. You can't hardly see it, but you can
Ah,
kind of see the little man walking there,
I
right?
like that. Yeah, I see that. Cool.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And so we meet every third Wednesday of the month. So it's one time a month that we meet at 6 p.m. and we meet here in Virginia at Bird Park. And so I want to expand the network because I think we can do this same event in other cities and states. So if you guys are interested, contact me and I'll let you know the preliminaries on how we can expand this network walk to other cities and even countries,
I
right?
love that. That is awesome. Absolutely. Um, yeah, that could, people are probably exercising. Like, why not get together with other people and connect? I think it's a safer way to exercise if you're walking around. It's also just more fun and enjoyable, I
Yeah.
think. Unless
And
somebody
what,
just wants some alone time, but I
yeah.
think in general we need human interaction. We need to connect with others.
Absolutely. And
So,
another way that I really like, like we was talking about being able to help other businesses. So the other way in which I help other businesses, doesn't matter if you're a coach or fitness guru or whomever, but you can come and share your talents. And we've had some businesses where there were kickboxers and fitness, what they call it, extreme fitness folks,
uh,
and we just stretching, nothing that's going to make you hurt yourself, but just to give you an idea on some techniques on what you can do. We had a young lady who was her and her husband was into what do you call it, I can't call the name.
karate,
It
parkour,
wasn't karate.
swimming, kayak,
Well, all of those things, right?
camping,
All of those, but like when you're walking and technical ways to protect yourself. And I forgot it.
self-defense.
Self-defense. That's it.
Oh, okay, I
Self-defense.
got it.
And she came out and she spoke with us about self-defense, different technique you can use, and so forth. So those are
Mm-hmm.
different things that you can use or that we use during the network walk.
That is great. Those are good things to you can learn so many things, right? From other
Absolutely.
people you have things in common with.
Yes.
Um, my friend Tina sells products that are based on self-defense, non-lethal self-defense
Yes.
things.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Yeah, so you made me think of her. And so I don't know that she's ever spoken on our show before. We should invite her. I should invite
And that
her.
would be a great person to invite to the network walk because how many women walk by themselves, and not just women, but say for instance, if a dog was to attack you or something like that, they show you different techniques in which you can do to prevent
Hmm.
or to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and she's got a cool name. Her business is Damsel in Defense. That's
Yes,
the name of her.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, good thoughts. And what any other events coming up for you?
Next week, the 2 minute tip, I'm sorry, 2 minute tip talk on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and Wednesday, this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 minute tip talk at 6 p.m. Everything is at 6 p.m.
All the
2 minute
numbers.
tip talk at 6. The network walk is at 6. We meet at Bird Park. But if you need any contact information, connect with me. You can reach me at area code 804-315-3537. That's area code 804-315-3537. I can give you all the information.
Yeah, we could put that in the thread of the video. And
Yes.
so I'm going to attempt to do a screen share if this works. Let's see. Try to screen. There it is. And let me come over here. Can you see it?
I can.
Okay, I want to make sure because when you do a screen share, on StreamYard, I can't see us. I can only see the screen. But so
Right.
here's what event I wanted to share. And I do a lot of different things, but this is the big one, right? That's coming up a week from today. And it's
Woo!
Thursday, July 21st. And somebody told me that the time was wrong, and I can see that is completely wrong. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to edit that. Please don't come at 2 p.m. I'm gonna fix that right now, but it
We're
is
only human.
it must have been the time zone.
Mhm.
6:30 p.m. See here? 6:30 p.m. right here in Raleigh, downtown Raleigh at the Raleigh City Club in the Wachovia building, which I can see from afar. And me and my friend Wendy, she does branding photography, Wendy Jade Photography, and she's amazing. And so we thought, let's get together and have an event where we'll share social media strategies and we'll share branding photography and content strategies and how to grow your brand, your social media. And so just growing our business and expand our reach. And
Mhm.
so we are going to do this Thursday, July 21st at 6:30 p.m. And so I am just screen sharing. This is the cover photo. And this is a Facebook event, which I'm about to edit the time because it's really wrong. But the tickets are $25 and includes hors d'oeuvres and a cocktail and lots of networking and hopefully some excellent content to help you grow. And that's my big event. I'm going to come back over to us and see. Let me hide this. Hold on a minute. Oh, they moved it to the middle. All right, there we
Mhm.
go. Let me change this. StreamYard has all these different views,
Mhm.
right, where you can adjust it. So I like to check those out. But anyway, I love to do networking in person. I love to meet people and expand my circles. And you just never know who you could meet and what could come from that. Like this right here, Helena
That's
and
right.
Michelle. You know what I'm saying? So
And
yeah,
just think how we are from afar. We are in now, guys. Remember, we are in two different states,
yeah,
and we met each other. So the unique thing about networking online, you can reach people from all over the country. So that's important to remember.
hmm
Mhm.
yeah. And so you have that. We have that. And really, COVID pushed that way forward with everybody good and on video and doing virtual meetings. But I love to do networking, and there's definitely different things I like to do. I have a social media coaching club, and every Friday I do social media workshops for the members that are in the group. But I also go live on Wednesdays,
Mhm.
12:30, just sharing different social media tips, and then the more in-depth workshops on Fridays. If you're interested in joining the club, just let me know. And what else? Wednesdays, I like to interview business owners, social sound bites with Michelle, Wednesdays at noon.
Mhm.
And those are some things that we do. But of course, then there's all the things we do with other people like this. And,
Mhm.
my friend Susan Beavers does different things, and I'll help her and she'll help me. So you kind of build those collaborative relationships when you network and get to know people. Um,
Mhm.
my friend Joe, we've done several events together, and you just find that you enjoy. If you're going to do your business, you need to enjoy it, and so why not enjoy it with those people that you like, right?
That's
And
right.
you can come together and offer a lot more value too.
Mhm.
And whether it's partnering with a person to do an event, or like the exercising where you're getting together with a whole group and you're all kind of building each other up while you're exercising. So there's like so
That's
many
right.
different ways that we can grow.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's the beauty of networking. It's give and take, right? It's not just take, take, take. It's giving. And, when you give, people give to you. I've had just recently this month 2 shout outs from folks that I was just collaborating with, which is great because that's
Yes.
just the way I think in one of our tips we talked about that, shouting out other businesses, right?
Yes. That's
And
right.
and remember, listen, when we do things like that, it comes back to you. I
Mhm.
didn't ask them to do it. Maybe I did pay them a little bit on, but but they did. They either listened to us or because of us talking about it, it came to fruition. So it's just a
Yeah.
great way for us to communicate. And as we collaborate with others, we begin to have that same synergy. We bring our more people begin to connect with us, like-minded people, that is.
Absolutely. And the
Mhm.
more we do it, the more we expand our network, like you said, and it's limitless.
That's
So we
right.
can learn to
Oh, I love
people
that.
around the globe,
That's right.
right? It's
Yes.
limitless. So, yeah, expand your network. I think that's pretty much all we're going to share today, but we would love to hear feedback, ideas, suggestions, questions
Mhm.
from you.
No
And
comments today, but listen, we're looking forward, or we look for those comments from you guys, be it on replay or when you join us during that time. And we understand everybody have their own activity that they're in, their engagement or what have you. So we don't look for you to be here every week, but
right.
drop in and let us know what we're doing, and you it's being something that's helping you along the way, because we know that you're watching, because we can see the
Hmm.
reviews and everything when we go back and look at our stats. We know you're there.
Yes, and we appreciate you,
We
and
do.
you're part of what we do. You're the reason, and we want to not just hear from you, but eventually we'll come back to inviting people to come on and just hang out with us live and share more ideas and tips with us on the show. So
Absolutely.
reach out. And so I guess that's pretty much it. We're going to look forward to seeing you next Thursday at 5 p.m. Actually, hold on a second. I guess we need to talk about that because my event is at 6:30. We could still go live. And if we do,
Mhm.
I'll be on location getting ready for my event.
Or we can pre-record it.
Or we could pre-record it. See how we just collaborate right there on the spot? You're
So
part of
listen, guys, the beauty about using StreamYard
hmm.
is that you can pre-record your events. And now StreamYard allow you to pre-post your events, 3 weeks or so ahead of time. So listen,
Yeah,
use StreamYard. It's a great way to, start networking and start doing more videos and getting more views on your business.
hmm, definitely videos. No
So
matter.
thank you guys a lot. And you know what? We'll see you, like Michelle say, next week.
Yep, sounds good. Everybody have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time. Social
Thank you.
Studio, Helena and Michelle.
Take